under pressure, stay on the right side of the referee, and this is the match upcoming that I'm really looking forward to.
There we go.
How lucky are they? They've got Alex Corbisiero and Danny Lee coaching them, a former British and Irish Lion, as you mentioned, and a former All Black.
Danny Lee as well.
Yeah, and Dick Mayer, former Springback. So that's kind of what this tournament's all about, class right throughout.
Here we go. Final men's division final coming up. It's the Rhinos up against the Cape Town Wild Dogs. Let's go.
Two great teams take the field right now. The San Clemente Rhinos that won the semi-final 26-21 against the Honey Badgers take on the Cape Town Wild Dogs. They took out the Elephants 7 points to 5. Junior Nafa has been a star on display for the side in green. He has been brilliant, the go-to ball carrier. Some hot steppers on his side. Look for Danny Tusitalo. Lance Williams, the flying Hawaiian, has been outstanding. And then, of course, in the finishing frame, you've got Naria Formai as well. Here's a look at the Wild Dog side. Look out for Nick Boyer. Captain California has been brilliant. Shingi Klanguyo is certainly a try-scoring machine. And Travis Ishmael is one to watch. Justin Kaduk sustained an injury in the last game. We are not sure if he will take part in this, but look out for Cash Malua as well. Fantastic player with ball in hand. Gavin Diomore, the Chicken Smoothie, celebrates his 33rd birthday today. He is certainly a player that brings that USA Sevens flair, an Olympic flair in the flame of Malachi Esdale. So those are the squads that line up here for this final match. We mentioned how close the semi-final was. I'm Dallin Stanford now alongside World Rugby Hall of Famer Gareth Rees. We're all set to go, my friend, and of course one of the stars on display, Jackson Everts with the Rhinos.
Yeah, exactly. The Rhinos got something to prove here. We just talked about it in the studio, the local team wanting to lift that hardware.
Chris Mulroy, the referee, kicks us to the side, says, I don't want that. They've got a new ball for Jackson Everts to get things going. 10 minutes each way. In the 2025 Rugby 10s Championship, this is the division finals. The Academy Girls won by the Honey Badgers, Academy Boys won by the Wild Dogs, and now the men's final. Women's final after this. Rhinos in green, kicking off from left to right. The Cape Town Wild Dogs, the defending champs, to receive on the right-hand side. Zach Harrison-Jones captures this one nicely for his side. Cole Semmers there with him. Klanguyo goes in to collect. Travis Ishmael to the right-hand side.
Nice.
Beautiful hands. Cash Malua sets off Izakeli Carver, but they're all over this one. And in from the side. Quick tap here from Lance Williams looking for the left-hand side. Danny Tusitalo, the skunk with that hairstyle of his, whoops it wide. Here's Junior Nafa. He goes straight upfield. Nafa's beaten 2 or 3, still going. Into the 22. That's a stunning run. Now cutting against the grain. Moley flies in, the man from Utah. Khaleesi Moley. Merklinger, the mullet man, reaches for the line. Just shy. Sam Smith at first receiver. He goes back in against a few Wild Dogs players. Tusitalo wants to go to the left. There it is, quick hands. Langi with a beautiful pass. Junior Nafa scores in the corner. And the San Clemente Rhinos are on the board first in this final.
Well, I was going to say at kickoff, the intensity's going to go up here. You're going to see it. And it came in the form of direct lines of running, big hits coming in, but also great skills on display from both sides. You'll see a quick catch and give here. It doesn't go directly to hand from Vicinia, but it's exactly what made the try and created that outside overlap.
The extra 2 unsuccessful. Junior Nafa, the 2024 Major League Rugby Rookie of the Year. Youngest of 7 siblings. You know, he's probably taken on 6 of his siblings all at once in a backyard footy.
Well, brilliant start from the Rhinos, keeping the Wild Dogs under pressure. Again, restarts, especially in the men's competition. They hang a bit higher, and it's a bit more of a 50-50 possession. We'll see how those play out here in the final.
Great offload from Langi Vicinia. His family watching back home in Auckland, the New Zealand Sevens flap. Wild Dogs, again, like they did in the early kickoff, take possession in their half. Coached by Dick Moore and Chris Erasmus. Long time 10s coaches, almost a nice little ball. Ishmael collects. Wide ball. Mayeza cuts back in. She's got Klanguyo with him. Around the fringes, Izakeli Carver. Again, gets extra meters. Shout out to Elijah, who's watching his son. Short ball, knock on there. Ishmael, hit hard. Formai gets Jackson Everts. 2 tries in the semi-final for him. Here's Vicinia on the outside. Langi Vicinia beats one, still going. Is a wrecking ball. What a good, strong tackle to bring him down. The offload is there. Still in support. Junior Nafa has the ball ripped out of his grasp. And what a tremendous play that is, covering on the defensive side of things.
Ethan Isaacs doing the job. The wee man had a lot of work to do. He had a big Fijian in full flight, and he's chopped him down. Those are difference makers when you get to the final. Ethan Isaacs, the former South African School Sevens captain, showing he can do it in defense.
Brilliant passage of play to stop proceedings for the Cape Town Wild Dogs. How did they do during the regular division matches? They beat the Elephants 14-12. Honey Badgers, and they lost to this Rhinos side 22-15. That was a week ago. And now it's the rematch in the final. Isaac's to feed.
They've beaten the Elephants twice by a total of 4 points, 2 matches. It's been a closely contested affair.
Stanton gets it away. Malua bursts the first one. Only been playing rugby for 3 years and finally brought down to the ground by Foma, and he gives it away to Junior Nuffa, who's there on support. Junior Nuffa in the inside, good quick hands. Oh, it goes away to the Wild Dogs that pounce on this one, and it goes the other way now. Everts has it. Here we go, Lance Williams. Big shot coming in. The mullet man gets it away to Merklinger. Another big one on Sam Smith. It's got to change direction. Wild Dogs everywhere. Everts again, big ball over the top. Finds Tusitalo, big jump step. Danny Tusitalo beats 3, still going. Old Glory DC legend drops a couple to the ground. The Rhinos on the hunt for another try.
Oh, he lost
just
it.
Lost it around the fringes. A big jump and a big dive from Merklinger. It must have been the mullet that got in the way.
I was just about to say you won't stop Merklinger from there, but he stopped himself by losing the ball. Frantic stuff. We had 4 turnovers in a period of 20 seconds, back and forth. But Tusitala loves coming off that left foot, dropping the shoulder, and showing that balance of power he's got as well. He sets it up. It looked like Merklinger was in here. Good work, though, from the Wild Dogs, putting their bodies on the line repeatedly.
Massive shot on Jake Merklinger. Shout out to the Merklinger family watching from Virginia Beach, and his girlfriend Erica as well. Former MLR Sabre Cat at age 20. Packing down the scrum here. 5 minutes gone in the first half. Wild Dogs, Ethan Isaacs, his Hamilton teammates watching from South Africa. Stanton moves it across. Mulua gets the pass away. Harrison Jones, the fen, the ball gets spilt by Ryan James.
Yeah, Ryan James getting across there. Actually gets a hand on the ball and all. It's like NFL there. Good to see the American getting involved. And this is a very high standard of play, Dallin. I know we've been going on a little bit about it, but you know, if you watch the Pro Bowl with the very best players playing, there are players with all different kinds of rugby backgrounds here, and it's very impressive, the standard of skill here.
It's amazing, the melting pot that is this game at 10s. Bum Samai takes the field. He's wearing 8 for the Cape Town Wild Dogs. Tusitalo to throw here. They're up 5-0 in the final. Williams, set piece line out drive, coached by Danny Lee and Alex Corbicero, of course. Loves a set piece and loves rapping as well off the field. Got a number 1 hit on the tunes. Everts, quick ball. Looking for the loop around from Ryan James. Throws a dummy. Good strong tackle to bring down Ryan James from Stanton. Now Everts looking for support. Finds a big frame. Langi Vicenia for the line. Crashing very close. Now the pick and drive, and they're there. The arm is over. Wonderful strike from Lance Williams. The flying Hawaiian is in. The preschool's teacher has something on the board for himself.
Yeah, big finish there, but credit Jackson Everts. 2 or 3 touches. Here he is. The flat pass, but he was working off the ball to create that extra set of hands. The Falcons Sevens player showing a lot of class, and then in the end, the big man, too big to stop from there. Lance Williams, another USA Sevens man,
5 now,
showing a nose for the line.
Everts, the playmaker, nudges over the extra 2. It's 12-0. Lance Williams, one of the great characters off the field and on the field. What a brilliant ambassador he's been for the game over the last 10 or years or so.
And tough for him and all the Utah family. Lost that franchise recently, but what a great rugby community there. I was recently in Salt Lake City for some rugby, and just a real good hotbed that we need in North America. And Utah Warriors, great franchise.
Deep kick to Ethan Isaacs. Down by 12, puts a kick over the top, chases, runs into Williams. The penalty goes towards him.
I don't know. He may have cut off his line, but a little bit of a dive to sell it that has paid off here.
We said we're not far from Hollywood as well. Ishmael looking for DeFranchi. Lays it towards the halfway line. Isaacs, good clean ball to work with. Big jump step. Charles Ayeza out of Durban, South Africa, and gives away a penalty. A couple of extra rolls.
where you are. Extra roll.
Ayeza he's allowed sort of the first roll, and in 10s and 7s, a bit more liberal on having a roll. and 15's not so much, but that time he hit an extra one. It just means that the defenders can't do anything to compete for the ball. You are a tackle player at that point, so you got to exercise one of your options. Here it is here. Good power, so he's tackled. He wasn't held. He rolls once, and then just takes to take another cheeky one, which makes it easier for his teammates. But referee on the spot.
Chris Mulroy, our referee, in the sun, enjoying this time as well in this brilliant stadium. The Championship Stadium in Irvine. Smith, nice to Satala. Wide ball, Everts. Dances around the outside. Finally, they bring him down. To Satala again, the short side. Here's Ryan James. All sorts of threats. Fomai's with him. Two international players back-to-back, but they concede a penalty. Quick tap for the Cape Town Wild Dogs. They need to get into this game. Kashmolua scored some brilliant tries and put in some big hits as well. Quick hands. Ishmael. Here's Bomsamai attacking. From a blitzblock. Oh, what a beautiful angle. Isaacs in open play. The goose on the outside. Ethan Isaacs almost loses possession. DeFrankie's with him. Throws it back infield. We'll play on. Ishmael knocks it on. And it goes with Smith and his little stash. The Rhinos with possession. Here's Ryan James looking to launch a counter. Ryan James in open space. The former Legion in Major League Rugby. Ball in one hand. He's got the skunk with him. Beautiful dummy. Danny Tusitalo bounced off his left. Good tackle, but he rips it free. Looking for green jerseys. Here comes Smith again. Hands to Jackson Everts. Bounces off his right.
Tackle.
The St. Clemente Rhinos continue with this wave of attack. The mullet man, the first receiver. Merklinger takes on to Frankie. Throws a lovely dummy as the front row forward. Maria Fomai looks for Junior Nafa on the right-hand side. Everts tries to flick the ball out the back door and finds nobody.
Well, end-to-end action. Great breakout from the Rhinos. When Tusitala pulled out there because he didn't quite have the gas, he looked back and only 3 of his teammates were in that half of the field. There was mad panic from the Rhinos to get up. 7 of them were walking, thinking they were going to take that one in.
Unbelievable tackle to knock things on. Javas Ishmael and his team thought they were going to score and get on the board. In the end, the Rhinos go back the other way. Such a thrilling first half we've seen as we go into the last moment.
Thought Ryan James could have backed himself a bit more there and gone for it.
Yeah, threw a beautiful dummy and a beautiful breakout. Here's Cole Semu. So 3.5 years at BYU. Jules to Frankie. Need to get on the board here. Short ball. Ishmael, Travis Ishmael on the outside. Ethan Isaacs, in fact. Isaacs on the outside. Pagohani's chasing. What a beautiful chase that is. The hot feet of Isaacs finally brought down to the ground. The Frankie's there as well. And the Wild Dogs have lost their opportunity here. They'll go to the break at the halftime whistle in this men's final by trailing by 12 points to nothing. 2 brilliant tries from the St. Clemente Rhinos and a couple of great opportunities for the Cape Town Wild Dogs gone begging.
Well, Pagohani working like crazy for the Rhinos to stuff that one out. Hugely important at the end of this first half.
Junior Nafa and Lance Williams, the try scorers, as Pagohani limps to the side. 12-0. We can now go onto the field. Katualo is there, bringing us closer to the action.
Some missed opportunities there at the end, but the Wild Dogs are still very much in it. The score says 12-0. Let's hear what Dick Muir and his Chargers have to say.
Last one. In. Out.
Tell me what's going on, play anything with that ball. We're losing everything now. 1, 2 phases, everything. So I'm like you said, we're going to play 10 minutes again. Okay. Let's try to make sure that's an egg. That's our baby. Let's take.
Okay. As we're going in 1s and 2s. Okay. We've got to support the ball carrier. Okay. So if somebody breaks through, okay, and it's not on to offload, don't just offload. Come on, hold on to the ball. We don't have to coach this anymore. All right. And the other thing is, we've made the line break, but we haven't hurt them with points. Okay, so let's go score first now, all right, and turn this game around. All right, boys, it's at our fingertips. We can grab it and let's go and do it. Eh?
Boys,
all right.
Calm here. We're doing what we did on day 1 and we don't want that. We're making it personal. Let's play together as a team and let's use our opportunity.
Boys, when we have the ball, we're dangerous. Only thing is we're defending the whole time. But as soon as we start moving at things, they don't like it. We're getting yards all the time, so let's just start being a bit more patient. I put my hand up, I butchered a easy try on this side that we work hard for. Let's keep going, it's only 12-0.
Oh, there you heard it. Travis Ishmael, like some of the other players, have apologized for their mistakes, but Dick Muir not very happy with that first half. He's like, what's going on? I don't know how you guys feel, but they are very much still in it. Gareth?
Yeah, I think so. You don't want to make Dick Muir mad, but yeah, probably just some basics, a little bit more direct from them. But they have had to defend a great deal, Dallins. You know, that'll take the legs out of you.
Yeah, you heard there from Justin Gilt. He got injured in the semi-final coming up, the Currie Cup champion. 62 events in the Sevens World Series, lending his experience there. Just take a look at the franchise points to keep our viewers informed. The Cape Town Wild Dogs have 40 franchise points, Honey Badgers 40, Rhinos 36, so just behind. Elephants then have 24. And what they do in this match right now, they're 25 points on the line for the winner, 18 for the runner-up.
Yeah, hugely important, especially for the Rhinos. We've seen their two academy teams not quite get it done in their finals, both the girls and the boys prior to this. And the Wild Dogs, their team are ramping up, the defending champions, at just the right time here, and those 25 points would be hugely valuable.
Yeah, just got an update here on the points standings. So 61 points for the Rhinos, Wild Dogs 58, 40 for the Honey Badgers, and 24 for the Elephants. So there we go. It's moving and shaking. Every game it changes. Just don't forget, we have the third and fourth matches as well taking place on the other fields. Jump up there from the birthday boy, Gavin Diamore. Brilliant work from the San Clemente Rhino, the US Eagle. DeFranchi has his arm around his neck, so that's a little bit high. Smith, flat ball, Fomai, crashes into one. Touchline very close there. Then move it to the right-hand side. Flat ball to attack with. Kelly Simoli drops one to the ground, just got engaged to his fiancée. Morvani. Here's Junior Nuffer. Again, he carries a couple of players with him. Therefore, Fomai. Everett's the link player. Here's the chicken smoothie. Gavin Diamore over the halfway line. Everts again. In the sun with a little kick through. Maria Fomai puts it downfield. Man from Hastings, New Zealand. Wild Dogs return the favour with a big kick over the top. Everts is there. Under pressure. But they'll get the line out.
Well, it was almost a 50-22. Great cleanup, and then he went to his left foot, but they go quickly off the line out.
Beautiful stepping here from Tusatala. Beats a couple. Jay Hayes there. Behind the back ball. Nuffa again. Drops down into a brick wall. 12-0, they lead. The Rhinos in green. Reload to the right-hand side. Quick hands. Another nice pass there from Sam Smith. Ball's been lost though, so here comes the Cape Town Wild Dogs. No, pull back.
Yeah, the Wild Dogs playing a little bit of one-out rugby. Happy with that first receiver taking it up. Some big, heavy carries. But I think it's almost like they know what they're doing. They're forcing the Wild Dogs. You see a few hands on hips, hands on knees. Taking the legs out of them, forcing them to make these big, big tackles time and again. You've seen Junior Nuffa, who's so exciting. But he's just carrying it up, forcing them to double tackle him and take players off their feet.
Just a confirmation of those franchise points. That's if the score stays this way, the San Clemente Rhinos will boost up to the #1 position with 61 points, the Wild Dogs with 58. That's how tight this is. And a fascinating way they've designed this week-long championship. This is the 5th time we are competing for franchise championship. Mixed play, academy boys, girls, and men and women. All 4 teams will be playing a little bit later today for the last 2 games. Ball on the inside gets lost there. Everts tries to give the pass. It gets kicked back and knocked on by a Wild Dog hand.
That's a fascinating play. He's hitting the line at incredible speed. He knows he's got the man behind him. The defenders can't react faster than the attackers, is the theory. And he's putting that ball into space, but that time he gets snuffed out. Just can't connect on the pass.
What these players are building towards, you mentioned those last 2 games, the mixed play games. There'll be $650,000 worth of cash, but also high-performance residency packages, and then some kits, and game kits, training kits, and all sorts of things.
Coincidence, same fee that the commentators are getting for this tournament.
That's right, exactly.
Yeah.
Only split.
Happy for the players.
Only split 3 ways with us, you know. So
We got an extra 30 seconds on top of that.
the Wild Dogs are defending champions. They won here last year. Balkan Honey Badgers had 2 victories in South Africa, and the Elephants the first one in Portugal. Free kick for Danny Tusatala on his side. Remember, they're coached by Danny Lee and Alice Corbacero. Chandler Corbs a bit earlier.
You can't scrum off it.
And he said he just loves the technicality of the set pieces as well. When they can scrum and attack with a line out. That's when he shines. Fomai dances against a couple. Oh, it's a big hit from Kruger. Evans moves it away. Here's Smith yet again, very active in this game. Keeping their legs. Danny Tusitala. He loves being back as the ball gets thrown on the top to Ryan James. James looking to cut loose on that far side. Lance Williams is with him. Two US Eagles connecting. Tusitala, lots of pressure. He steps with his left. Oh, he's been so good in this game. Magic footwork from King Danny. Oh, the crossfield kick. Beautiful grubber kick. How does it sit up? Oh, for the Wild Dogs. Kick through from Stanton. We play on. And the ball is touched.
High skill from both sides. You watch this kick. He actually hammers it into the ground, so it picks up a bounce and slows up a little bit. You knew it was going to pop up, but into whose hands was it going to get to? 50-50 ball. You see there, he bangs it into the ground, and watch, it's going to sit up right there.
Okay, thank you, mate.
Not go into touch.
With timer.
And it was Way Stanton who judged it brilliantly. He tries to chip it ahead himself. He was taken out, but I think as he was making the kick, a good call by the referee.
Yeah, Way Stanton, student at the Utah Valley University, pre-nursing. Kevin Diamore to throw here. Chicken Smoothie. Well, the recent West Coast Sevens coaching the Armback Wallabies under 18.
Oh, great D.
Klanguyo moves it to left. Here come the Wild Dogs. Missing Justin Fadilt in midfield. But Cash Malua looking for a run himself. Good carry to the 22. They trail by 12. Carver cuts back in. Semu finds Jay Hare, known as Dash from the Incredibles. Still the penalty comes up. DeFrankie wants to go quickly. So does Semu. And Klanguyo off to the races. Behind the back ball as they're still battered towards the line. Godfrey Mangata-Mombe on the field too from Harare in Zimbabwe.
Wow.
Big collisions in this men's final. Stanton waiting out.
Oh, just knocked
on.
A little bit of cat and mouse there. Credit the Rhinos for defending this 12-point lead. Big shots going in close to their line. And that one just a snatch at it. Watch as they're set up here. He's having a little look. He's trying to wait, and then he just doesn't quite get it right there. Referee on the spot.
7 points separated these two teams when they met last week. It was the Rhinos that won that one, 22-15. They're holding strong so far. Can they clear their lines here? Tusitala feeds. Evetts is near the blind side, but the penalty at scrum time.
Well, great news for Rhinos fans. They got a penalty. They can start to milk the clock. We're into the last 4 minutes. Oh, a bit of chat there from the Wild Dogs. That means someone said something to the referee. So they're going to be March 10. And they'll allow the Rhinos, who were right backed up against their own line, Tusitala in some trouble. Now they got not only penalty, but also 10 extra meters. A little bit of discipline letting down the Wild Dogs there. That's coming our way, Dallin.
I'll let you catch it. Hall of Famer, my friend. Evetts puts us towards the sideline. Just time ticks away here for the Cape Town Wild Dogs comeback. And Jackson Evetts, he's been a star to watch. Hasn't scored in this game yet, but got 2 in the semi-final.
We're still timer.
They beat the Balkans Honey Badgers 26-21 in a thriller.
Yeah, there's lots of time. Cape Town Wild Dogs have won a couple of close games, 2-pointers, come from behind wins. 2 tries to get it done for them. They're running out of time.
Chicken Smoothie goes over the top. Here we go. Semu has it for the Cape Town Wild Dogs. Bumps into the traffic. Support there. Arise from Ethan Isaacs. Ishmael wants his team to be patient in this build-up. Keeps it as he sets the contact point. Mangata-Mombe is there, and the penalty off feet from Gavin Diamore.
Oh, man down. It's being some discomfort. The referee wouldn't have blown up unless the player had expressed extra concern, and it does look like it's a jaw, so well done, the referee.
Are you happy for him to step?
Well, I'm a little bit surprised he pulled up after he stole that line out. It was steaming towards the line, but then He looked up and it was Nadia Fomai who was coming across, so maybe that's why. Quick tap.
Big shot. Kashmalua for the run. He's there. Powerful run. That's money in the bank. And the Wild Dogs are on the board. What a player.
Well, that is called Route 1. Tap and go, win the collision, keep your feet, and then stretch out, and dot it down, get your team right back in the ballgame.
Kashmalua out of Compton, California. Strikes for the Wild Dogs. An important extra 2. Sails over. It is 12 points to 7. 1 try in this.
Isaac's doing his job, but Malua doing it very clinically. Watch this, tap and go. Bang, he knew the tackle was coming, then keeps those legs driving. Not much the Rhinos can do from that distance out, and a penalty awarded against them.
Studied American studies at Wyoming. Such a powerful player. Amazing. He's only been playing rugby for a few years. The Wild Dogs are on the board. 12-7. Over 2 minutes to go in this men's division final. Franchise points on the line. Fomai goes in the air. It's been taken out.
Not much in it, but yeah, contact in the air before Fomai could land.
Time off.
There it is there. No malintent. He's actually looking at the ball, but just gets it a little bit wrong. Did Maiza.
In the air. Watch, Peggy.
Game management from the Rhinos. A little bit of territory, but more importantly, possession of this line out. The last line out cost them that try. They've got to execute here under pressure. This is when you're tired. 3:24 on Saturday afternoon. They've been playing all week. See if they can execute.
They go to the front. Magaramombe is there. They steal it. Bomsamai throws it back. There's the former Blitzbach. Jay Hare in midfield. Here we go with DeFranchi. Jules DeFranchi. Sports science sensation as he goes over the halfway line. Sister Gabriella watching as well. They get the penalty to the Wild Dogs, and they have momentum. Jay Hare with a quick tap. Isaacs with the kick over the top. Was that the right call? Fomai goes in to collect. He's there as Ishmael flies in. Possession with the Rhinos, and the Wild Dogs must be careful not to concede a penalty here. Here's Gavin Dumore yet again, the side from St. Clemente. They're going to hold on. Smith goes down low. Big tackles coming in on his back. Penalty to the Rhinos, and that is what the Cape Town Wild Dogs were fearful of.
Yeah, we're into the last minute here, so smart rugby. Diamore making a great decision, not offloading, keeping the support over the ball. And the Rhinos are going to have a stop clock here as they've chosen a scrum. Just dying seconds. So still some time. They won't be able to kick it straight off the field, the Rhinos.
So the Wild Dogs had possession. Just that kick over the top gave it away. A try would take us into sudden death kicking competition if it stayed at 12-all. But it's 12-7. The siren has sounded. Christian Rodriguez. The Slippery Eels got to feed this one and kick it out.
Oh!
No, penalty. Cape Town Wild Dogs, we're not done yet. Hold on to that champagne. A quick tap from Isaacs. Here we go. Agaramombe. They've got to be patient with this build-up. Throws it back on the inside. The mullet man swallows up Isaac's hole, and it's another penalty. Jules DeFranchi has Travis Ishmael with him. Former Springbok and Bulls legend. He crashes into the contact. Semu's there, Cole Semu. Available for Godfrey Agaramombe. Oh, what a pass! Kashmalua scored the 1 try ready for the Cape Town Wild Dogs. Can they get another? Oh, the intercept ball's thrown away. Fomai could just kick this out and win it, and he'll do that! A try saver, a match winner, and the St. Clemente Rhinos are your men's winners. In dramatic fashion again. The 10s keep delivering. It's 12-7, final score.
There's bodies strewn all over this park. It's the Rhinos celebrating. Almost a miracle comeback from the Wild Dogs. A couple of tough refereeing calls for me in the last phase, but it is the Rhinos, men's champions. Incredible.